Okay, so in these types of problems, we have to find the missing link. And it has a question mark there. I'm going to go ahead and make sure that we know that question marks means that's our x. That's what we're trying to find. So in order to solve these problems, we have to set up a proportion, and then we're going to cross multiply. So if you're not sure how to cross multiply, go back and watch video number 1, okay? So I'm going to start with the x because I know that's what I'm looking for. I have to include the x somewhere in my work, so I might as well start with it. Okay? Everything in my first fraction should come from the first shape. So here's my first shape over here. The only other side that I have labeled apart from x is 36. So x over 36 is my first fraction. Now, my second fraction is going to come from my second shape over here. So I've got two numbers, 156 and 78. And we want to make sure that our sides correspond. So we had the x on top. We have to decide, was x the longer side or was it the shorter side? And I think it's pretty obvious that x is the longer side. So if we're looking at our other triangle, our longest side is 156. So x and 156 correspond. And then the other number is 78. So 78 goes in the bottom. And you may already know this, but I'm going to write this part out just to make sure that everybody's clear how we got this set up, okay? So everything from the first shape, or from the first fraction, came from the first shape. That's how we got it. Everything from the second fraction came from the second shape. And everything in the top row corresponds. In other words, x and 156 are both the long sides, and everything in the bottom corresponds. These are the two short sides. So we've got to have it set up exactly like that before we can cross multiply, okay? Now I'm going to go ahead and cross multiply. We've got x and 78 across from each other, 36 and 156 across from each other. And give me just a second to do that calculation. This is going to give us 5,616, and this is just 78x on this side. Once we divide both sides by 78, we are going to get that x is equal to 72. All right, you're going to try number 6 on your own, so try to get that proportion set up. When you get to the very bottom, you should get that x equals 22. So go ahead and give that a try.